say life is what you make it. Well, I'm a legend in the making. I know just what I'm made of. They say life is what you make it, yeah. Well, I'm a legend in the making, yeah. I know just what I'm made of, yeah, yeah. They say life is what you make it. Well, I'm a legend in the making. I know just what I'm made of.
Wrong live.
I love music. Damn. I didn't think I'd ever say stop the damn music. I'm like, they said, like Jesus. When the party's going on, I want to be like Jesus. We out of wine. I touched the wine and said, let the party keep going. Guys, I want to thank you for joining me. I'm just saying, it's a pleasure and a blessing to be here talking with you. Woo! I miss this. And it feels good being back. With everything going on, I feel blessed. Blessed. I mean, sometimes you don't realize how blessed you are until you're going through something. And then you realize everything else is just, it's nothing. Everything else is secondary. The cars, the bills, all of these are things. I'm like Denzel. He said you would never see a Brinks truck traveling behind a hearse. And I understand what that brother meant. Guys, I got a good show for you today. We're going to pull you in each day. I'm going to do this one 3 days a week. Why? Because I can. No, because I want to, and I want to entertain you. This is our first real show run through. I hope everybody's coming in, enjoying it. Stay with us. I have some great guests. I have to thank them for coming. First, we're going to pull in big homie Quan. Big homie Quan, as always, going to be right here with me, making sure that I'm on top of all the young news, crazy news, freaky news, because I don't want to go there. So I'm going to let him do that part for me, and then I can cut his ass off and say, you can't go that far. And reel him in.
Yes, you can.
That's right. That's right. Quan, you know who we got on today? You know I got some good guests, right? We got some good guests, really.
Yes.
So what the hell you got in that cup, bro?
I got some good tea.
Yeah, right. I know what you're sipping on. Yeah, right. Cause you done poured it in the damn tea. That's a damn shame. I need to get my drink too, but I'm away. I got my guests on, and I'm a little bit, my hold back a little bit. I'm not gonna try to, But listen.
But I recommend it's tea for everybody.
You said you had some news for everybody. God damn it! What's the news?
The breaking news that just happened, literally 10 minutes ago. Steve Ballmer, the owner of the Clippers, just bought the Forum.
Are you serious?
I am serious. Steve Ballmer just bought the Forum from NFT.
400 million.
$400 million.
400 million.
Damn.
In its cash, not just some check, cash money.
Yeah.
Well, goddamn.
From briefcases.
So.
In briefcases.
Hey, Floyd Mayweather ain't that shit.
Shit, Floyd can't hang with that. Dude, but that's that's a mob shit right there.
Really?
I'm just gonna walk in, you know what I mean? And what happened? He don't trust the bank right now with everything going on.
Hey.
I mean, he want that deal sealed, signed, sealed, delivered is mine. We ain't gotta wait on the check to clear. Hey. We ain't got no questions, no conversation. Ask him, can he bring me $1 million to my door?
Be honest with you, Dion, he probably got his own safe.
Wait, Leo. Oh, no, I changed my life. I don't do that no more. I changed my life. I don't do that no more. Man, really?
Yes. Just happened 10 minutes ago.
If I was him, I would beat your ass for that news with everything going on right now. People needing masks and toilet tissue and shit. See, Quan done told this man business. Now you're going to have to donate some stuff, bro. You're going to have to really do some shit right now because he done put you on blast. Now, see, we the ones that's going to be coming to the games and still supporting. Am I right?
I ain't going to put change.
Quan done put you on blast. Quan, is he going to donate some masks, some sanitizer, and all this, you know? What do you got do you got some love for the LA people?
I got love for the LA people. You know, I love LA girls. I love LA guys.
I'm not worried about you. I wonder if he got love. $400 million in a damn briefcase?
But I will say this. The Clippers have to give out to the community. Like between him, Kawhi, Doc Rivers, Paul George. They've been giving back to the community. So they've been doing their part.
All I want to know is right about now. That $400 million knocked me down.
Like I said,
you shouldn't have told me that shit right now. I need a drink.
Not a COD, not a, we going to get it on stocks and bonds later. Cash money.
All right, guys. Y'all heard it straight from Quan now. And I don't know how Quan do this, but he's the Wendy Williams of the male side of town. And his news is pretty much always on point. So we know what's going on with this. Now we're going to talk first short moment about the coronavirus because we have to. Really, guys, make sure you're following orders. That's why we're all on this screen and not, up together, join together, conversating. Stay at home. If you don't have to go out, don't. It ain't no joke, but we will get through. We will get through it. Now, I heard Trump today, and I was first feeling hopeful when he was talking because he started out, positive and saying he understood and why did he have to say, but these people didn't ask for this help. They didn't ask for this. Anybody that's going through something don't ask for shit.
No.
It's like he's trying to justify to somebody. Maybe it's Wall Street why he want to give some money to people that are going through something. I didn't understand that point. The second point, he went back saying, America, we don't need to be dependent and leaning on anybody. That fucking pissed me off too. Why? Because I keep saying that we are all one. This is a world. I was thinking if one thing would happen, it would unite us all. And when a president is still saying that America needs to stand on its own, how in the hell can we do that? It takes all of us to make this work.
Yeah.
Together, you're going to have to pull together or you'll perish as foods. And why am I talking about that food? Damn. As I said, but that ticked me out. Now, if y'all are waiting on that stimulus check, y'all got a better chance of getting $5 from me in the mail every last one day. Give me your address. Send it to me.
Well, hey, the stimulus check is going to help out people that got kids and married. Remember I told you last time I was on the show. If you married, you get $2,400. If you got kids, for every kid, it comes up a little bit more.
That's going to solve a problem. It's family members out there that's got bills that's probably $10,000 a month. Seriously. This is LA. Guys, listen. Quan, what else you been doing for the day outside of following men with a briefcase with $400 million in it? What else have you been doing?
Well, I've been working on a lot of stuff for tomorrow's show for the takeover. Shout out to my boy A+, shout out to G-Lo Smooth. We worked on the flyers, so we got a show tomorrow going down at 10 p.m. on AcceleratedRadio.net. If you want to follow the show, that's on Accelerated ACCL Takeover. If you want to follow the whole station, that's ACCL Radio. But yeah, I've been working on that with them today. I've just been working on a lot of stuff, just cleaning. I've been all kinds of stuff today. And if y'all can hear me right now, my allergies ain't fucking with me like that. Because you know why? There's tea right here.
See, what you got in yours? What you got in yours?
Just a little turmeric, ginger, honey.
Yes,
I got ginger. I got orange peel, apple cider vinegar, lemon.
Yes.
I got some of this.
Hi, Toddy.
Yeah, it's all together.
Somebody just chimed in.
It's all brewed together.
Yes. You know I'm a thief. I'm always stealing people. I'm always stealing people.
Everyone's doing this shot.
Why we already here?
I'm always stealing people. Hey, girl, don't tell nobody. I heard the police too busy right now anyway. They ain't gonna find my ass. I'm talking to my friend, Miss Laura Clark. Y'all get what I'm saying? And she wanna know if I stole her son. I told her that's what I do. I steal people. You know. And right now, LAPD is busy. They chasing the virus. They ain't messing up about my ass. So, Quan.
Yeah.
Oh, now you're drinking. All right, listen, guys. This is what we gonna do. I got Laura on the phone with me, but look at my boo. Listen. This is what we gonna do. I'm finna do something right now. We got big homie Ken, big homie Quan, big Ken. Kenny. I want to put Kenny in. Y'all know Kenny is in Atlanta, and it's a 3-hour difference. So I want to know about how many drinks he done had and what's going on. Laura said, hello, Kenny.
Okay, so you know what I'm doing while we talking?
They might go out and buy dinner for everybody. They just might blow $400 million cash. So, top that, Bill Gates.
Are you want to be able to top it? Don't challenge him. He might buy 2. Don't do it.
Hey, whatever get the economy stimulated now. It's interesting that he bought the forum, but can't nobody come in it.
Not yet.
How you gonna fill it up?
Because he bought it from the Clippers. The Clippers are going to play there too.
When they open the league back up.
Yeah. Well,
Hey,
not that fast.
People so desperate for basketball now, we might get us a team. Me and Quan run. Quan, you run the point. I'll play down in the middle. I'm telling you, what else they got? What else they got?
Well, don't make me go strap on now and put my clothes on. I come out there like Brown.
Hey, hold on now. Did you say strap on? I thought this was a family show. You got me confused. What sport you talking about now, Dion? I thought we were talking about just posting up and playing down low, and you didn't change. It's a different kind of post up and play down low now.
Don't you make me call mom on you.
Hey, look.
He done went low with it, down to the flow low. I ain't even ready for it. I'm not even ready. Quan, I thought you had my back, homie. Y'all give me a minute. I'm trying to get my sound right.
The things they taught us.
There they are. You know what? I'm going to beat your ass for what you said.
The motto of the company is, it's for real. They send all of their managers to Waffle House University, affectionately called WOO. So the motto of the company is we never close. And so they're open 24 hours a day, hurricane, rain, storm, Republican president. You know, it don't make no difference. We're going to stay open. And the first coronavirus case in Georgia was a Waffle House grill operator.
Wow.
Now, anybody that knows anything about Waffle House surprised everybody, because if you work at Waffle House, you can't really catch no diseases. You know what I'm saying? Everybody up in there then shot up enough heroin and smoked enough meth that you really just don't get it. And then when the strippers come in, smelly good lotion that glitter.
Yeah. That cocoa butter?
He was okay, and they quarantined him for 14 days, and on day number 8, they let him go home because he was all okay. And that's a true story. You can Google it. He went. They mandatory quarantine. On the 8th day, they was on some bruh. Whatever you did at Waffle House has made you immune, so you can go into the house. And I think he's somewhere.
That's a damn shame. That's a damn shame. Now we reaching. In the tub.
Hey, yeah, that's what I'm saying. And so it's been raining here now. We haven't had 4 dry days in Georgia.
Damn. I know how I feel with what day did
Every
it
other
rain?
day it's raining, and today it's just really, really hard, and it's supposed to clear up by tomorrow afternoon. But right now we under tornado watch, severe.
Okay. So Mike, he's having real
Aren't
technical
already bad
difficulties.
enough.
Probably has nothing to
They
do
can
with
get
us.
worse.
Yeah. Because when we were we were doing
It
this
has nothing to do with y'all. It has everything to do with the signals here, because you know we got
Yeah.
when the weather gets bad, all of that gets complicated.
Yeah. It's everywhere because when we were experiencing doing a run through Sunday, stuff was going in and out, messing up. So no, we truly understand. But what we're gonna do though, like I said, Ken, tell everybody how they can reach out to you, reach out and get with you, because we're gonna have you on again, real soon, without a doubt.
Okay.
When you come to LA, please come see me, bro.
I look forward. I'll be coming to LA actually a little bit later on this summer. You can catch me on social media, The Big Kenny, KENNEY, or just search the hashtag the GOD. And the philosophy behind that is God has blessed me so much that whatever it is I ask people for, they never have the heart to tell me no. So everything I ask
That's definitely dope.
on faith, and for 22 years I've been doing this and succeeding. So I apologize for the technical difficulty. Go ahead and stop irritating people with my
No,
you can't have the weather, brother.
shelter, and y'all can continue on with the show.
Listen, but you need to stay safe. All seriousness around. Trust me, the devil is busy. Corona is the proof. What we have to do, we have to say this. We cuss and we play, but we all know him, and we all know life. And when you're trying to do something positive, do something good, he gonna step in.
Yeah.
You know, you just gotta know how to stop him and move past him, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep pushing.
And Dion, I was saying today, just when everyone is thinking that Corona is as bad as it can get, a storm will come through and knock your house down. You know what I'm saying?
Woo.
Yeah. Just things happen. I mean, it's life.
And the only thing that's keeping us moving is prayer.
That's it. Grace and mercy.
That's it.
That's it.
Grace and mercy.
Praise and mercy. Amen.
That's it.
Amen. And I want to thank.
Oh man, I'm so happy you came onto the show, man. So happy.
Oh, we're coming back. We're gonna get you back. Don't worry. It's gonna be, as the song says, it's gonna be brighter days. It's gonna be sunny days. All right,
baby. Y'all be good.
You got your pants on tonight, though, right? Well, show your ass, boy.
No, I got my Jets pants on this time.
All right. Y'all, we're gonna see Big Kenny again. I promise you. He had some difficulties that could not be helped. That's fine. We still gonna keep pushing. We're gonna reach out to you again. We love you, and make sure that you have.
I love you more.
I love you, cousin. Have a good night. All right. I'm gonna beat your
All
ass
right,
when
I
I
love
see you. Much love, boy. Much love. All right, Mike. I got two people sitting up here. Big Ken gonna leave us. And we're gonna bring him back. Don't worry. There are gonna be brighter days, sunny days, and he's gonna come back. This stuff is weird. Y'all don't even realize what we're doing. I have to keep saying that. And I got them all working behind the scenes. So no matter how this is working, I know how to say thank you, God, that I'm able to even be doing this much. And I can see and believe in what's gonna happen further down the road. Look at Buddha. Okay, guys, listen. We got time for them. And you wake up, Buddha. Because I'm finna mess with you. And Liv, y'all get ready now. Mike, I know that I'm always begging you for something lately because I have to. I want you to play a little bit of Liv's music for me, please. Can you do that? Or do I have to come through the wires and choke the shit out of you? No, that's my genius behind the scenes, guys. Y'all just don't know. This dude is like a genius. Quan.
Yes, hot. Tell you the story.
He really is. Look at him.
We don't know, we don't got till you need.
Ooh, y'all. I know these people.
That dope boy, but everybody's alright.
You alright, Miss Laura?
I need to catch a break.
What's
Now,
up,
I gotta make a way.
Now, when this show is over, I'm gonna pull out my Hennessy and everything. I'm gonna put on my pajamas and I'm gonna pop this song back on. And I'm gonna just take my mind and I'm gonna be on the island there.
City where the budget is tight and you can fill your car.
Look, y'all playing. This is an upcoming star.
Gotta wake up early at 5.
This is an upcoming star. Y'all get the beginning of it. You better keep this damn show. Cause when she on the awards, getting them Grammys, I'm gonna pull my shit back out. You better know.
Walking through the neighborhood with children surviving. Got my daddy at home and mom working the night. Look up to homie round the corner. He's living the life. You can be a baller too.
Girl, I'm about to stop this show and go relax.
Too young to die.
Guys, we're gonna talk to this girl.
Yeah.
Right. We need to catch a break.
This is what we need, everybody. We need to catch a break.
Gotta make
Like,
a
we're gonna be alright. It's alright. If God can send you anything, this is God sent. This is God sent y'all right now. Seriously. I think y'all liked it more than my ass.
Walk you through a neighborhood where teenagers died. Just walking home from the store, he got a run for his life. Police department, something like a lynch mobilized. What a murderers are free to
I am buying this whole thing on Spotify. I promise you, I'm gonna show you proof.
Tear gas and flight, but we're alright.
We are alright, baby. Look at this.
Now I'm a young sister of color in the prime of my life.
Y'all don't even see it. I don't even really do that. I got tears in my eyes.
Just wanna
Because
be
we
alone
going
so
through
I can
something.
tell 'em right.
And this is telling me something.
Beneath the moonlight, yes, I'm right. I'm free behind the light, so I'm alright.
Like, you hear?
Alright. I need to catch a break.
Mike, you hear?
Now, gotta make a way somehow. Oh, I gotta figure it out. Oh, help me, Lord. When the world's ablaze, the stars are fall, the lights go off. Say it's gonna be alright. Now when the world's ablaze,
Y'all
the
there?
stars are fall, the lights go off.
Mike.
Say it's gonna be
Lord, can you still see it?
alright. The pressure's on, yeah, it's hot. Tell you the story of have not. What you don't know, what you don't got, till you need it. Yeah, the pressure's on and it's hot. Tell you the story of have not. What you don't know, what you don't got, till you need it.
I got kicked off. That's what happened. I got caught up in the music. Shit.
They were busy trying to hate.
You got
Yeah. Yeah, I'm back too. I got kicked out. I got too happy. You got to watch yourself with them songs. I'm told you. All right, guys, let's get it going. Can y'all hear me, Buddha?
Yes.
All right, we hear y'all. Okay, guys. Before we got disconnected, y'all got to hear something that was amazing. Huh?
We can hear like the screen of your phone. You gotta turn it down.
Mom, we hear you.
Is it good, Buddha?
You can hear it, but it's better.
Let me see if I can get her. All right, what about now, Buddha?
All right.
Good deal, good deal. She just proud, you know. Yeah. Buddha, remind me of one of my sons. Like, Mom, really? Really, Mom? Really?
You know, we used to my mom.
Yeah. But listen, guys, I have two talented young people sitting here.
Yes.
Quan,
What's up?
what you think about these two?
This king and queen that we got?
Yeah, the king and queen. Yeah.
Well, I've known Buddha's name. I heard of his reputation for a long time. You know, I've heard him through 15.
Mike, make sure everybody can hear.
Okay. So pretty much I've heard of Buddha's reputation through a lot of musicians out there in the LA area that know about him, that either played with him or, you know, done some great things with him. So his reputation already precedes him already.
All right,
And
yeah.
So for me personally, you know, knowing that, you know, he's gone down with a lot of people from, like I said, where we played at either the Study or we played at the Peppermint Club or wherever it is, you know, award shows, you know, churches.
See?
Reputation precedes him, and he's a great musician. He's a great producer, and just a great man overall. You know, great man overall. So, you know, I'm proud to actually be in this interview with him because, you know, it's guys like him that are, you may not know his name out there, but he's definitely laying down his legacy for those who are going to precede him. And he's doing a tremendous job at it.
All I know is Buddha's always on the road. I can't never sit down and have a conversation with Buddha. Lord, where is Buddha? Buddha working. Buddha, you the young Tom Joyner, the hardest working man in show business.
I'm trying.
Tell me, Buddha, when did you know? No, seriously, because, you know, people know when they have it. You know, if you're a singer, you know, we doubt ourselves. But there's that moment when we know that not only that we have it, but how we're going to use it.
Oh, man. I don't know if I hit that yet. I still got so much more work to do. Like, I'm not trying to just say that in boast, but I got so much more work to do. Yeah, I'm not there yet.
That's
I'm
awesome.
there, but I'm not there yet. I don't think, to be honest and be safely say, I don't think I'm gonna be there for a while. Like I said,
okay, so I'm gonna add.
I got so much more stuff I need to see.
I'm gonna add humble to your list of wonderful things. All right, he's humble too. Yeah. I love that. Okay, that humble. Wow, to do what you're doing and say that.
No, yeah, it's just like, you know, because, you know, we have mentors and stuff, and we just see. I see it from people that I'm also being around, like where we actually can go. You know, I see where I'm at, and I got people that brought me into this thing. Like they're singing, they're soaring, and I'm still working every day to get there. You know, if it has to do my playing, it has to do my production, my music making. I'm working every day just to try to get to the next level, just better than I was yesterday.
Tell me what you just finished doing, but you know, and you would probably be out now. I probably wouldn't even be able to have you here now if Corona hadn't came flying through.
No, we had just finished. We just had beat it. We just got back from Europe. I just did a tour with the game. I played bass for him on his European run.
Nice.
Born a Rap album.
But he's also featured on the Born to Rap album. He played bass and guitar on several songs on that album.
See how she gonna make sure he tell it, because he humble. He not gonna. Buddha, tell me everything you doing. List that, brother. I want the list.
So I went on that tour because I played bass and produced on 14 tracks on the new Born to Rap album. So after we got done with the album, we asked me to go on tour with him, so I went.
Wow.
Before that, I was in Australia. I was in Australia with an artist named Black Bear. We did an Australia run. When we went out there, the fires were actually going on. So we just beat that. We got back from
This is all in 2020.
What?
2020. Yeah.
He started 2020 in Australia.
Australia. I spent New Year's Day in Perth, Australia. So I spent we had a show New Year's Day. So it was in Perth, Australia. We got back home. started rehearsals for the game tour, and then did that.
I got a question for you because you travel so much, and I've always wondered this, and it's a question probably a lot of people envy. You know what you do. Not the talent, but also the travel part. Does it get tiring though, Buddha? Do you miss home, or is it just you're having so much fun you don't really think about it?
It's one of those things. I miss home when I'm on tour, and then when I'm home, I miss tour.
I got you.
It's
Well
like, I miss
said.
both. I like both in moderation. Like there isn't such thing as touring too much and too long. But there is also another thing is staying home. So I mean, I love what I do. So I'm just focusing while I'm doing the other.
Well said. Well said. Well put.
But who would you say influenced your style playing today? Like what artists influenced you? Was it
Good
maybe
question, Quan.
Jesse Johnson? Was it maybe someone like maybe just who influenced you as far as bass players in particular?
First off, the first guy was Pino Palladino. But I learned how to play bass through this guy called Scott's Bass Lessons. It's a YouTube series.
Did you?
That's how. I learned how to play bass on YouTube. I learned from him. And then I had big homies like Ladarius Jones. He's the bass player for The Weeknd. Also plays keys at Greater Zion Church.
Yep.
He's like the big homie. Him, Juice on drums. They brought me into my first gig when I was 18. They brought me into the GS. I did the Monday nights at the GS.
Yeah.
So that's when I first started playing when I was 18. So I learned a lot from them. And Pino, but I'm constantly influenced by people I meet now, people coming under me, people love me. I'm constantly influenced. We always influence each other. So that's why I think it's dope. I have so many bass influences that I like to pick from all of them,
Boy, you got a lot of talent. I'm gonna have to let you get on my album. I'm quite sure he'll play loud enough, Quan, where they won't hear how bad I am. But really, I'm thinking that Buddha, you probably about how old right now?
25 years
Dude. Dude.
Oh, God.
You like the Kobe of music, aren't you?
I don't know. No, I'm not there yet. I'm probably like the Kurt.
Y'all hear the brother keep saying, dude, I'm scared of you in another 5 years.
Bench player?
Do you hear
As of right now, we still working it. We're working to get to Shaq and Bron and Kobe.
Yeah, but did y'all hear what he was saying? Maybe he didn't hear himself. Dude, do you realize who you've been working with, what you've been doing? Being real, let's be real. This is why you're on here. I want people to see this. There is no age limit.
No. This cat younger out here that's going crazy. Like we got little homies that's not even 21 yet. That's
Arena tours.
like doing insane stuff. So it's all about like the work you put into your craft, So some of these cats, it's a cat right now. I'm gonna plug him. I'm gonna play Simba. He's 20. Simba Scott. He's 20.
He's at least 21 now.
I don't think so. I think he's 20.
It was a beast.
He's playing forever right now. And it's just like it's no age limit no more. It's young cats coming up.
That is great. That is amazing. I'm gonna call my granddaughter, tell her pick that damn guitar back up. We bought her. She's about 10. I'm like, you slacking. You gotta catch up.
Now, Buddha, as far as young bass players, young musicians like yourself, anytime I think of someone that's young that plays bass, I think about Thundercat and how Thundercat for me is one of those guys that is an amazing musician, amazing artist.
Hey, we need more quiet camera back.
Who would you like to work with that you haven't worked with yet?
Who would I like to work with that I haven't worked with yet? Ooh, man, that's a good one. I would love to do a song for. Oh man, that's a really, really good one. I would love to do a song with Snoop.
Okay.
Oh man, yeah.
One of my all-time favorite hip hop artists.
Yeah.
I have people I would love to work with in every genre of music. Like, I got some country singers I would love to work with. I love to work with. I would love to do it. I would love to do a Gaga record. I would love to do a Jason Mraz record. I would love to work with so many different types of music and different people.
Your mom said she wants you to do a song with her.
I've been had music for her. She ain't ready to record it.
she ain't ready for it. No, but I do know since we talking about your mama and her not being ready. Buddha, there's a beautiful young lady beside you. And we were just playing some music that really, relaxed my spirit. So, and it's true. If she was not there and someone else had gave me the music, I would feel this way about the music, and I would be trying to trace and track, because that's how I am with music. I'd be calling, reaching out, trying to find out who the hell is this? Who is this? How can I get more of this music? So, fascinatingly, she's right there with you.
Yes, she is.
Her album or CD is entitled Just Live, right?
Just live.
Well, I see why you can just say Just Live, because you know why? Just live, because you ain't got to put that with it. If music speaks for itself. I'm talking about that. It's like Aretha. She could just call it Aretha Franklin and walk away. And no questions to be asked, because, we already know what Aretha gonna do. But what I want you to do is, for the people that are on and gonna be on, because we moved it over to YouTube and everything, tell them who you are, where you're from.
Hi, my name is Olivia. My friends call me Liv. I'm an LA native, born and raised in between the neighborhoods of Baldwin Hills, Crenshaw District, and Inglewood, California. That is my home. Raised in all the churches in those areas. I went to the schools there, played basketball here, went to the parks here. Like, I'm an LA girl, born and bred. And what about me? I love to sing. Music, since I was a young girl, just gave me solace. It always gave me an escape. I'm one of 6 children, and, never had my own room or my own space, but I had some headphones. I had a Walkman. I always had a boombox as long as I can remember, and I would just shut myself in a room, or I'd hop on my bike and put my headphones on and just be gone. Music always was just my... that's where I found me. That's where I felt comfortable with myself. That's where how I dealt with my emotions and processed my trauma and my experiences. It was always sonic. And I could sing. I've always been able to sing. It was terrifying to me to let other people know I could sing. I remember being like in the 1st grade and just knowing that there was something in me that I knew that the person next to me didn't have. And I just spent the last 30 years of my life learning how to share it and let it go and let it liberate me from the inside out. Because it always liberated me, from the outside in. But just being a voice, there is sometimes, like, some people are raised with no fear of their voice, of sharing who they are. And for me, I had to learn to bloom. I had to learn to just to quiet the fear and the anxiety. And now I've made a living. Like, I went to college, I got an English degree, but my goal has been to just make music, singing, connecting with people, let that be the thing that propels my life, so that I don't have to feel like I'm working. And so I've finally reached that. I think I'm finally at the precipice of, being able to leave a day job behind if I don't want to, prioritizing music. And the thing that I valued most is now pouring back into me in my life. So I'm just grateful for that.
I'm just saying, let me write down, okay. Another one. She's not just humble.
Yeah.
No. She's driven. Okay. I'm taking notes. For other people too. You know what I mean? Just to help to pass things on, because what we have right here and us all sitting here talking is a room of really a screen of talent. And I'm just glad that both of you, because I can say young people, decided to follow your dreams. You know what I mean? And really stuck with it. Now, how you guys got together, that was before beyond our control. But I noticed that you worked and collaborated on some music together as well.
We met at the juice joint.
Yeah.
He's gonna play bass for me. Like, we're gonna write songs. Like, I remember the moment I realized, like, oh, we're gonna do, like, make music together outside of even just playing music. And
we knew each other for like 2 years before we started.
Yeah, it wasn't a thing.
Wow.
Right.
Until
One
day it became
for
a
the
thing.
Simpson shit. Them y'all don't know about that. I said that because they were solid as a rock. From beginning to end, and beautiful music.
Yeah.
Beautiful music.
Now you spoke of the juice joint in places like that.
Yeah.
For those who don't know LA like we know LA, or know these spots and places like the ones I mentioned earlier, the Peppermint Club, the Study, what would you say are some of your favorite places either you have been at, or you sung at, or you would say you always want to go to but haven't been to yet?
So we got to take a moment and just shout out our friend Melanesia Hunter. Mel started the juice joint in about 2013.
Okay.
And there have now been I feel like there's 3 generations of musicians that have come out of this. It started with J-Mo, Jairus, and who was it? J-Mo, Eric, Titus, Day Haddon, band known as The Truth. So they were young musicians. Keenan, they were young musicians at the time on world tour with Lil Wayne.
It was composers.
The composers, there you go.
Yeah.
And so Mel met them on the road and just realized like how much talent that her friends had. But it's like when you're a musician and you're working for somebody else, a lot of times you don't really get to let your own gift shine in their own right. And so she started a jam session that they were the house band of, and until they got to a place where J-Mo's a Grammy winner as of 2020, you know what I mean? So now it's down to the next, so it's like it's been passed down to us. So basically it's a place for you to grow. It's a place for you to meet people, network, sharpen your tools. Like, my voice grew immensely at the juice joint. My stage presence, the choices I learned to make, I think we've all developed as musicians in this place. And it also gave us several opportunities musically. Like, I booked gigs from the juice joint. I've got many looks from the juice joint, met other writers, and so many avenues. This came from that. Like, so many other avenues came from having that platform. So we've been at the Study for a few years now. We were doing every Monday at the Study in Hollywood for about 3 years.
No.
So the juice joint is number one in my book. Our motto is starve the ego, feed the soul.
Wow.
Because a lot of times in the music industry has become more about image and material things, facades, than even about necessarily the talent and the work that it takes to be a musician. So we wanted to focus on those things, being community oriented, being a place where people can learn. So the juice joint is number one. But then you got spots like the Pocket. I mean, J-Mo used to have a jam session. I used to pull up to Sassafras. I sang at GS Lounge. I sang at the Sofitel. There's Dirty Laundry in Hollywood. Like, as a musician, it's your job to shed. It's your job to get out and play. Yeah. It's your job to get in venues, to get around other musicians, to put your time in. Like, that's how you clock those hours, those 10,000 hours that it takes to, be a professional or get on that level. But there's lots of places.
For the people that are not, like he said, LA, may live in San Diego. They may live, in other areas, but they have talent, and they're in LA, and they come to LA. Tell them where they can find, the juice spot. Tell them where they can go.
The Study in Hollywood is a hub for different music events. The Juice Joint, we used to be there on Monday nights. You had Unplugged LA was on Tuesday nights.
Yeah.
They have After Church.
After Church.
With Mars and them on Sunday. On Sunday evenings. So the study's a place. You have First Fridays in Van Nuys, which
Okay.
has been at least going the living
Thanks
room.
for the pleasure. So the place is
Sorry, the place is
Federal. You got Hotel Cafe.
yes,
Yeah.
You
the
got
Sofitel,
Juice joint.
the GS Lounge, the living room, First Fridays.
Now, do they have open mic?
these are-
Do they have open mic?
Yeah. So a
Okay.
lot of these places they have open mics or they have jam sessions.
Cool.
Or a lot of times what musicians do is if you have a set somewhere and you play in like 2 sets, at the end they might open it up and they will let you sit in. Sitting in is a term meaning like it's not your show, but if you know somebody who's playing, they'll let you come up and play bass on one song or sing one song. And a lot of times that's all you get that night. Oh, you got the 77 Lounge in Culver City.
Yeah.
But that's how you put your work in. That's how, older musicians come to know you.
Y'all
That's
better
how you
listen
kind
to
of
her. Y'all better listen to her.
breed your pedigree, put your
Have-
reps in.
Have you ever went? Because I noticed that you did a little video. You shooting a video at one point in Lamert Park at the Hot and Cool Cafe. Yeah, shout out, because I know I do my research. Y'all think I don't. I act a fool, but I do my research. But there's
Hot
a
and Cool Cafe. Yeah.
yes, and I saw that, and I was like, wow, because again, when my shows normally I would do at Morris Media Studios, which is in that Lamert Park area.
Barbara Morrison Theater.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I worked in there with her for quite a while.
BOG.
Yeah, recording and thing, and all of that. Have you went in on those Mondays when Barbara they have that blues and jazz session?
Actually, I have a story that's close to my heart about that place. There was a few years ago, I heard they were doing like a vocal workshop there.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was a little late, but I found out about it. And so I walked into this vocal workshop, and the woman I was teaching the workshop, her name is Deborah Eager.
Mm-hmm.
And she was my voice teacher, my choir teacher at V Park Prep, 7th, 8th, and 9th grade.
Wow.
And so I hadn't seen this woman in about, 10 years, well over 10 years. I had gone to college at this point and come back home. Like I was my voice was different. I was different. And I literally walked into the door into Barbara Morrison, and I saw her, and she saw me, and she literally just cried and said that the day before she found a video of me singing at a recital in 7th grade.
Wow.
Like Lamert is home. You got Kamasi Washington, Terrace Martin, World Stage.
Yes.
Like if you're from LA and now you got Hot and Cool Cafe, Harambe. If you're from LA, you're an artist, you're a drummer, you're a singer, like you should
comedian, because you got to remember on that corner where Barbara Morrison has, she has the theater and then she has the museum. That theater, that's where Robin Harris used to do his comedy. And people don't realize.
You got Chaos Network.
Yes, we
The
cannot.
Juice Joint. The Juice Joint started at Chaos Network.
Do y'all
Shout
know
out to
that I
Ben
had Ben
Caldwell.
Caldwell on my show?
I bet you did.
Yes, I had Ben Caldwell. I had Barbara Morrison. I worked, like I said, side by side with Barbara Morrison. Months back, we did a lot of good work together. She's amazing. I had her on my show, and I recorded a lot because I do a little camera work. I recorded a lot of her stuff on those Mondays. So it's some. I say that because there's some old, deep-rooted talent in there. You get what I mean? And we talking about bass, Buddha. I could just see you in there, man. Man, that jam session was. Man, if I went in at 7:00 and I was like, I'm gonna do an hour of recording for her and get out, and I tell you, I didn't leave out of there till they closed the place at 10:45, 11. I said, these old folks can outdo me and still dance and sing. And I enjoyed it. It was like but I love all music. So but I saw that you did something at the Hot and Cool Cafe. I said, okay, so she's in that area.
Well, let me say about the Hot and Cool Cafe, shout out to the owner, Tony. We started Afros and Sundays at Hot and Cool. Mm-hmm. And so now on Sunday evenings, Tuesday nights, Friday nights, Wednesday nights, at this point, you can always find music at Hot and Cool. Mm-hmm. Live music, they have, neo soul vibes, they have jazz. Sometimes Mr. Pullum comes over, there's a jazz brunch. Hot and Cool is a wonderful place to patronize a black business, sit down, do some homework, do some artwork, buy some art, have a meeting. Yeah, eat some
And you
good
got
food.
Buddha, but
Everything's
you don't gotta
healthy.
mention the food.
I
Hot and
was
Cool
about to say,
Cafe got
everything's delicious. Everything's healthy. Everything is whole.
plant-based burger I ever ate. The little mini burgers and the food is amazing.
Yeah.
Jackson
Shout
tacos,
out Hot and Cool.
Yeah.
Shout out Hot and Cool.
the vegan cookies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Those are
Now you
good.
feel me. Now you feel me.
Yeah, but we spent a year doing every Sunday at Hot and Cool Cafe.
Wow.
I mean, like, no matter whether we was booked the night before. I mean, I remember at some point I was doing Sunday service with Kanye, going to church and singing praise and worship at church, taking a nap, and then hitting Hot and Cool and doing Afros and Sundays. So I
you did
attribute a lot of
Sunday service with Kanye. I didn't mean to cut you off.
I do. Oh, yes, I do.
You go, actually.
Currently. I've been singing with Kanye since Mr. West. Since the first Sunday service, January 2019.
Do you ever sing there? Do you perform?
I mean, I'm in the choir.
Okay.
Girl!
What?
Give me a minute. Let me rewind back, come back up. Now I got somebody that can answer the question. And it's not negative. Not at all. No, we're talking about church now. I'm just asking, is it really soulful?
It is spiritual. It's beyond
I'm gonna answer this one
soulful.
because I am somebody looking outside of the choir. I'm not in it. I just went. I
Yeah.
don't know. I have vibes to it. It's one of the most soulful Christ experiences I've ever experienced in my life. And I've been going to church since I was a little kid. So for somebody who is not in the choir,
Yeah.
it's one of the most soulful, like inspiring.
Spirit filled though.
Because I've heard, seriously, you hear the bad, but the good, the funny part for me is the good it's been outweighing the bad. And the people that really go, that have been, because your bad is coming from someone who's never been there.
Right.
You get what I mean? And you can't talk what you don't know or haven't seen. So, and that's just being real. But people that have been, say what you say.
My life has been, I've been singing in church my entire life. I'm from a family of worshipers. My grandmother only sang in church, wouldn't dare sing somewhere outside the pulpit. And all my life I've sang in church, but I've never been given a love offering. It always felt to me that it was my offering to take.
Yeah.
Spiritually, financially, career-wise, I have been blessed. I have been only blessed by the opportunity. Humbled though, like we did Coachella. There was 50,000 people on a Sunday morning on Easter Sunday last year, coming to think they're coming to see this Kanye turn up, and he literally gave it's all about Jesus. Like, it's only about saving souls. It's only about praise and worship. It's only about uplifting the name of Christ. And
wow.
It's the most courageous thing I've ever seen somebody do, because I'm a Christian who's working in the industry, and I've been in situations where everybody in the room around me, or artists I've worked for in the room around me, are clearly denouncing something I believe in. And I may have or may have not, spoken up for myself, or, stood fast in my belief, or shot it from the mountaintop. And here you have one of the number one most innovative artists of all time. He's infamous, he's loved, he's hated, and he saw the flaw in his life and decided to make God the Lord of his life, and then put that to the entire forefront of everything that he does. And I've seen it happen firsthand. I've seen it develop. I've seen it evolve, and I've seen the people whose lives have changed. There's whole atheists who worked on our production team, who, fighting tears on Sunday morning and not understanding what it is they're feeling, or, why they're weeping, because there's a higher power. So I commend Mr. West, and my life is blessed, man. Like, what we get to do, I would have done it anyway. But now I quit my job in May. Yeah. Last May. I could have walked away a long time before that. But it gave me, work stability. And imagine being able to work in the industry and not have to compromise. Not have to think about what you're saying. Not have to, have a spiritual battle when you get home at night about, what you have to do the next day or what you did the night before. So it's really free. It's really liberating. and it's a humbling experience. And I'm proud to be a member of the Sunday Service Choir.
You guys heard it. You've heard it firsthand from a member of the choir. And we all know Kanye was a believer and a follower of Christ. We always knew that, because if you listen to his music even way back, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jesus walks. You know, all of us, we were always, like you say, he's been loved, he's been hated, he's been loved again. Nobody can never deny that the brother is talented.
Oh,
you know, genius level, and been through a lot. And I know for a fact when you go through a lot, some can't imagine. You know, my mother, bless God, is still here. I couldn't imagine. And as you said, I'm a product of 6 kids. As you said, I'm number 3. God rest my sister's soul. My mom, we only lost 1, but there's still 5 of us alive. But like you grew up with that old privacy in the South, you know what I mean? 3-bedroom house, but great grandmother, grandmother, everybody, just no room, just everybody under each other. But the main thing is religion and knowing. And then, like I said, if losing a mother and you don't have any siblings or anyone, my niece went through that with my sister when she died. And I'm defending it because people don't understand. There's no time frame on hurt and grief. Mm-hmm. You know, everybody always say, we should be over it by now. Mm-hmm. Some things you're not ever going to get over it anyway. You live with it. So for Kanye, I always said, this boy is hurting. And he was going through something, and then he went the only place that he would know to go, and that's where I would go, to God. Mm-hmm. I would be like Tamala Mann. I've been to that point because I suffer from things. And I have to get in a corner because I have heart disease and stuff. So I'm a walking testimony. And I have to say, sometimes, you know, tune everybody out and say, Lord, just, no. I don't need no preacher. I don't need nobody. I want to go right to the King. Well, I got to get in the room. Just take me just leave me, let me lay it here at the altar at the feet of you.
Yeah.
You know, nobody see your feet or nothing. It's just me in this room, and I'm not making it up. And I just need to be at your feet. You know, I want you to just let me lay at the garment and talk straight to you, Father. So I can respect what he's doing, and I would never down that, because I do believe when we get so far against the wall, there's nothing we can do but call God. Mm-hmm. And then if he has a purpose for us that's different, we have to answer when we're called. So if he called him, he answered.
Yeah.
You know.
But even, I mean, across the board, you know, like, he doesn't cuss.
Yeah.
There's no drinking, there's no smoking, you know what I'm saying, nowhere around. He maintains the standard and tries to uphold the standard of, you know, what he has made his music and his life about. And that's just not happening right now. No one else is really doing that.
I gotta work on that cussing thing. He's not gonna let me in live right now. You know, I ain't let the cussing, you know, I'm trying.
I suffer from the same affliction, you know what I'm saying? I can't.
I'm trying.
I too use an expletive on the regular, you know. But,
so I admire that, because I tried it. I honest to God tried it in the process of doing this show. And when I was doing it, like I said, at Moore's Media Studios, I tried it. I tried to cut it out, and I managed to work on some words. But I said that when you're dealing with these people in this world, you know what I mean? It's always going to be one. Now, my first trigger is 45. That's why I call him 45. Because if I say the man's name, I'm going to say something else that I shouldn't say. You know, like I'll be like, that mother. So, all of us are work in progress.
Yeah.
I'll say it for you.
Say it.
Trump.
See, he drinking. See, look at it. See, that's why I got him on. He can do that stuff I can't do. And I can just let people know that that's my place, so I can't do nothing with his ass. He been bad ever since he was born. This boy just been bad. I'm here to help him. Look at him, sitting back.
He's life interesting.
Yes.
We don't have to play, man.
Guys, I have to really thank Liv and Buddha. These are some amazing children.
Yes.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Buddha in spite of. No.
Don't do it like that.
I had to throw it like that. I had to throw that punch. I had to throw it. Buddha in spite of.
Hey.
All right, guys, we back. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna give each one of them a chance to say something positive, so we can end it out. And we are gonna let Miss Liv. You gotta tell people where they can find this music, and we're gonna end out with another one of your songs. And I'm gonna tell you right now, Laura, did you tell her how much a thief I am? You didn't tell her. You didn't tell that. Because I'm going to be playing this music throughout each show. So anybody else that wants to be hyped up and wants me to play little bit segments of their music, and they don't mind, have them reach out to me. All my credits are going to be up. You guys will know how to reach me in every way. Okay? Buddha, you tell everybody what you got planned once we get through this thing. Because we will get through it. And
once we get through the corona?
Yes. And Liv, you let
BuddahonBass.
And then Liv, you let everybody know how they can get this music, because at this day, and trust me, right now at this moment with everything that's going on, you guys you really want to download this music.
Okay. Is this backwards?
No, I like it. I like it. Yeah.
Is it backwards though?
No, I can see it.
Oh, you see it fine. Okay. So hey, I am Sunny is Just Live on.
I think it's backwards on our end.
When I look at it, I see it though.
You can read. Okay. So these are our social media handles. If you,
not long right now?
yeah, babe.
Yeah, and I got a camera guy. He finna add this stuff for you, so they have.
Okay, cool.
So keep it up.
You can search me on all platforms, YouTube, even if you don't have like a streaming site. Just look up Just Live. And you might find some other things. You might find a couple tracks from the game with the games album that I'm on.
You everywhere. So you're the hardest working woman in the business.
I just want to sing. I just want to stay busy. You know what I'm saying? I got an NPR out there. I did a tiny desk with my sis Mariba. If you want to hear some live music, her project is amazing. I'll let you know about her. You can stream her stuff.
Please send me. Listen, send me what I want. Anybody that wants to come on, send them to me.
But I'm definitely gonna send you some music because I have amazing friends.
Please.
I have amazingly talented friends. So
Please.
I'm gonna send.
And trust me, we just getting started. This gonna be on point. Cause see, if you're paying attention, go back and look at it a little bit. Keep holding it up. Mike's putting it up now. He's putting it up. And the reason I'm saying this is our first show that we're doing, and what we're doing is an actual show. We're not just sitting down talking on Facebook. So we're putting together a show. That's what I'm telling you. So we have some kinks. We got some kinks and stuff. But in a few days, this is gonna be on point. And we're actually surprised that we're able to go as far as we're going. Bless God, ain't that right, Laura?
Praise Him.
May the church say amen.
Amen.
See? Liv, do you want to give us a little something?
Yes, I do.
Give us a
Because
little something.
we need to remember right now in this time that He's got the whole world
Now you my
in
girl.
His hands. He's got the whole world in His hands. He's got the whole world in His hands. He's got the whole world in His hands. That's it.
Girl, this show was meant. God just blessed this show because I saw that Tyler Perry thing, and I was gonna play.
He did that.
Yes, and I was gonna play it, and this girl sung this song. Tyler need to call you. You should have been one. Girl,
I was praising in the background.
did y'all hear what she said? Come on, Liv, say it one more time for him so they'll know as we go out. What's going on? God's got us, right?
He got us. He's got the whole world in His hands. He's got the whole world in His hands. He's got the whole world.
45. Did you hear that?
Hands. He's got the whole world in His hands.
She didn't say he had America in his hands.
No, he does not have
whole
this America in His hands.
Yes, she said he has the whole world. She's a child of God. Look at these young people, guys. Look at them. Buddha.
Stop playing.
Yeah.
You're a
She
cute
told me
little
to
thing.
hold it
He got it.
Buddha, you're a cute little guy. You know that? Boy, you're a cute guy. That's all right. Y'all look good together.
Thank you.
I better be at the wedding.
Why I suppose?
Look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I better be at the
Yeah.
wedding. You know what I mean? Maybe we had to come up to
It's
the
gonna be like
front.
18 of our friends, and it's gonna be like 72 of my mama friends.
Let me know.
Yeah, that's okay, baby. Just keep trusting. You forgot who got the whole world in his hand. He got me and you, sister, in his hand. It's gonna happen. I'm looking at y'all.
Thank
Look
you
at you. Y'all
so
doing
much
great
for
things.
having us, man.
I cannot thank you guys enough, Buddha. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks,
you.
Mom.
Live.
Miss
Thank you. Miss Laura. Your
Miss Laura
babies are
said
saying
that.
thank you. Tell me she got y'all ain't get nothing from her. She wanna take credit for all that talent y'all got. Anyway, you guys promised me one thing. You guys are gonna stay safe.
Yes.
Stay blessed. And I
Wash your
already know
hands, everybody.
just wash your hands. Wash your hands. The only other thing I would tell everybody to do, even if it sounds crazy, please do it. Every morning when you get up, if you have a lemon, lime, or orange, take the peel off of it, put it in the water over the stove, boil it, and breathe it in for 10 or 15 minutes.
Yep.
Okay.
Whether you believe me or not, I don't care. Just do it.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at
Just
you.
do it.
And then make some tea out of it.
You know, no, seriously. This one, I promise you. I have a friend from Germany that, hit me this morning at 5 in the morning. And I trust her soul. And she was like, you were on my mind. She says, I need you to do this. And I'm telling you guys, make sure that you do it. Trust me. It sounds crazy. But boil the water in a pot. Put your head over it as hot as you can breathe it in. And just do it for 5 or 10 minutes. Because my understanding is if you can keep it from getting in here, that heat kills it, and definitely watch your contact. Watch your contact. But it's what it is. We're going to get through it. Let's just follow instructions. Stay in prayer. For real.
Stay in prayer and stay in the house.
And stay in the house. And if you get bored,
Take a shot.
oh, hell. What am I doing with his ass? If y'all get bored, hey, gang.
Read a book.
No, read a book. Come on.
Read a book.
Read a book.
Stream my music.
Come on. Oh,
You
yes.
feel me?
I'm screaming
Stream
the
my
music.
music.
Buddha, you which songs with the game, boy? Cause I'm gonna be playing it. I'm gonna bump it loud.
He's on the introduction. He's playing bass and guitar on the intro with Ed Sheeran.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, what?
It's only Buddha and Ed Sheeran. It's Buddha, Titus, and Ed Sheeran is playing on the intro of Game's album.
Boy, you
Game not
didn't
even
even tell
rapping
me you
on
was
it.
with Ed Sheeran.
Really? We didn't meet him, but he played on the record.
Yeah, but you still played. You're humble young man. That's okay, baby. That's all right. I know your people. I know your government name. No.
What tracks are we on then?
I'm on a lot.
I'm on 8. I'm on track 8. I'm on 15. I'm on 16.
Oh, you on the
It's
track
like
with-
pretty much. I'm on any female voice on that record that's not Marsha Ambrosius is me.
Wow.
So it's like there's a song Marsha on there that's a beautiful song, and then any other female background vocals or it's a song called "Hug the Block" with just Game and I on it.
Wow. I'm gonna play that tonight. See now, and guys, support. Buy this music. Support. You're hearing it here first. It's worth it.
Yes,
It's worth it. I'm sorry. It's worth it. And every time I come on, I'm going to bump just a little bit. I ain't going to give it all to you. Y'all got that time. You get no more. You get just a sample. You got to buy it. People work hard for this. Show them love. Let's show them love. And don't be running up later when because see, I'll be able to be at the Grammys talking to her. I'll be right there with her and Buddha. I'll be right there with her and Buddha. I'll be behind Laura. Laura, that's my sister. These my folks. But now, I'll play aside. All joking aside. I can't thank you enough.
Yes.
Trust
Thank
me.
you. I'm so glad
Check
we
this
did
out
it.
on YouTube in a day. You guys are going to be shocked. As I said, you're the first. You guys are trailblazing in everything that y'all do. And again, as I say, you really don't even have a clue what we're doing right now until it's finished. I promise you. But I am honored. I am so honored. Y'all don't even realize how honored I am that you guys are doing this with us right now. You know, it's a blessing that he sent you guys because I feel like I'm sitting in front of Jay-Z and Beyonce or somebody, you know, but y'all are y'all own and know and take it away because you shining your own light. Just as Buddha and Liv. You guys are just as great, if not greater. So you would have to compare anyone.
Speaking of us, the last thing I'm gonna promote is our song. Buddha singing on it. It's called Big Time.
That's the one I want played, Mike. Big Time. That's the one I had up. And Buddha, I saw your name. I do my research. I did my homework. But no, Mike, don't make me climb through the phone. I want Big Time playing, Mike.
Sorry, Mike.
Mike, get it for us. We finna go home. So I want to go home with Big Time and the credits. And in them credits, y'all are going to see my girl Liv and Buddha.
Hey.
They're doing big things. And once this stuff is over, they going to come back. And they're going to sit down with me side by side and talk. And we're going to have some fun, right? We'll put some collard greens, some cornbread. We're going to have some Kool-Aid on display.
Like what? And we're going to get to jam or something.
Oh, please.
Like eventually.
Right, you know, we're talking about it because I'm trying to put a comedy thing together, guys. And I would love for you guys to be a part of that because I'm trying to put a comedy thing together with the comedians. And we're trying to do it like a soul thing. You know what I mean? So, yes, because I got another young lady that's going to be on soon, Yvette Cherie. Look her up. She's, because you mentioned Ambrosia, but also remember they had Floetry.
Mm-hmm.
So, Yvette Cherie does the poetry with music. And she's working with Oz.
But they're flips. You know, you can check them out if you got some time. You know,
I'm gonna check them out. I love the music. I wasn't just saying that. Mike, can you play it for me, please? Can we go home with it? Can we go home with it? I want to go home with it. That's what I'm talking about. It's been a wonderful show. It went so long, but when you are in the presence of wonderful people, there's no limit of time. You just enjoy it because every moment is precious. So as I tell them that knowledge is power, but love is everything. I love you guys, and may God keep you safe. Y'all have a great night. And we out. Bye-bye, beautiful people.